Welcome to the Weather Guru podcast for June 12th, 2024. Please be sure to subscribe to this channel for the latest analysis of what's going on in the lower 48 United States weather-wise. I want to look at the current watches and warnings courtesy of Radar Scope here. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a tornado warning that expires in about 15 to 20 minutes here for Minnesota. It's for Atkin and Pine counties here. You can see the tornado vortex signature indicator there. Hail is already forming around the rear flank downdraft at around about maybe an inch to an inch and a half there. But you can see inflow notch there, a well-defined corridor here of strong inflow and outflow there, and that's why the National Weather Service issued this tornado warning here for this county here. So this is a tornado warning, observed tornado. It's been confirmed tornado 8 miles northeast of Malmo, or 16 miles east of Mills Lock Lake, moving to east at 25 miles an hour. So we got tennis ball size hail coming down around the tornado here that's on the ground. Weather spotters have confirmed the tornado near Glenn. This is Glenn, Minnesota here, and this is moving toward this whole area is moving toward Denham, Willow River, Sturgeon Lake in this area here. And if I zoom out here, you can see, put it in the motion here, you can see this area here is moving very rapidly here at 40 to 50 miles an hour here. There's another area here toward Glenn, as I showed you here, is bringing that heavy hail corridor as denoted in purple here and Radar Scope. And if we go to the storm relative velocity here, the velocity signature here, you can see that there is a coupling there. Let me show it here actually on the regular velocity here. You can see the coupling here right over Glenn here, the coupling over Glenn, and also moving right there, the inflow, and right over Glenn here. That's what the tornado warning is issued. So be very careful. We're heading between Glenn, Denham, Willow River, Sturgeon Lake in Minnesota. And this is also a tornado warning for North Dakota. This one is one over toward, let's get off the velocity. Let's go back to the reflectivity here. This is North Dakota. North Dakota way up in Cavalier, North Dakota, Hamilton, north of the interstate there. Between Bathgate, there's some big hail coming down, over an inch and a half. Over an inch, up to an inch of hail, radar indicated, and this is a radar indicated tornado for North Dakota, just north, looking at the Fargo, North Dakota radar, which is a little farther away, down 29, I-29 from this site here. But if you're in Bathgate, Hamilton, Cavalier, North Dakota, be very careful. There is a tornado, radar indicated tornado. It hasn't been observed, but it's radar indicated. But hail is falling here, as you can see in the purple, heavy denoted here. Heavy hail is falling in that area. Then it kind of falls off here. The reflectivity scan falls off here, but this is in North Dakota. Tornado warning just to the south of Gretna, North Dakota, and north of Cavalier, North Dakota here. And this is well up there, well toward the Canadian border here, well up past Grand Forks, North Dakota. So most of the severe thunderstorm warnings that we have over two severe thunderstorm warnings and are in Minnesota and North Dakota in the northern tier as these storms ride along the ridge, the upper part of the ridge, that high pressure there, ridge runners as they call them. These storms ride around the top of the dirty ridge there of high pressure, and they're bringing severe weather, hail, tornadoes, radar indicated for Iowa, Nebraska, Minnesota. So just be careful coming up through the northern tier there. Now, in Florida, our thoughts and prayers continue with those who are experiencing extreme flooding, in Hollandale Beach, Hollywood, Dania Beach, all that area. They've had heavy flooding here, and this rain is tropical in nature, but it's not part of a tropical storm. And we're going to go down to the Fort Lauderdale radar so I can show you what I'm talking about here. You can see here along it's about 120 mile stretch from Coral Springs all the way down to Key West, all the way down to the Key Largo, and this has been heavy rain that continues for the next 3 to 4 days here. So this should be clearing out by Friday, Saturday as the low pressure system moves away. It's no key whether or not the National Hurricane Center only gives it a 20% chance of development, but you can see we have special marine warnings off the coast here. Water spouts are possible here. So if you're out from Deerfield Beach, 20 nautical miles to Ocean Reef, Florida, excluding territorial waters of West Bahamas here, Bimini and all of that, there is a water spout chance for these coming in off the coast of Miami Beach, Pembroke Pines, Fort Lauderdale. But you can see just heavy rain here in the reflectivity scans. We're talking 1 to 2 inches per hour. We already had 10, 11, 12 inches, almost a foot of rain falling in the Everglades or west of the Everglades here in some of these counties, Broward and West Palm Beach and all these counties, Dade, Miami-Dade County, of course, over towards southwest Florida, Naples. We want to get you guys, Naples, Marco Island. Just heavy rain is falling in these areas. So be careful, turn around, don't drown. You don't want to risk it. Your car electrical shorting out, a heavy repair bill, or having to do a water rescue. Keep our folks in in check. If you're on the boating, please be aware that the postal marine warning. Once again, like I said, these storms are producing water spouts off the coast of Hollywood, Florida, Dania Beach, Miami Beach, Sunrise, all of that. So just be careful and look at that. Let's get a clearer look at this at the Miami radar here, and you can see. Look at these intense storms here, of this boundary here, and these that are forming here. You can see they're aligning themselves in a west to east fashion. So we're getting that training effect. Storms going over the same area here from Key Largo, Key West, Marathon, Isla all the way up to Homestead, Goulds, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Coral Springs. And it's just in this zone here that we have this heavy rain. Now this is extending all of this has been south of I-4, Interstate 4 in the Orlando area, because you can see the Orlando radar is showing rain, but nothing. Just, sight little showers here out toward the west of the 429 Beltway, over to Claremont and US 27, out just west of the Disney World Lake Buena Vista complex here, as they die down. Usually these are sea breeze storms that interact, the East Coast and the West Coast sea breeze for those who live in Florida, that interact. But you can see most of the rain has been held south of Tampa Bay, in that area. As you can see, we've had a few sea breeze showers here interacting still in the Tampa Bay area. But if we look at the West Palm Beach radar, and most of the rain has been south of West Palm Beach, Lake Worth, and Lantana, and it's just been pounding this area here. This 95 stretch from Delray, Dania Beach, Delfield Beach, Coral Springs, all the way down. It's just been pounding rain. So just be very mindful of that. As far as elsewhere in the country, this is all we have going on here. We do have a special marine warning too up in Lake Superior. I should be way up here, near the Canadian border. So this is in Minnesota as well. So just be very careful. Some of these storms here look like they're producing water spouts here out of the coast here. So just be very mindful of that if you're boating or doing any boating interests up to Lake Superior and those areas in Minnesota, northern Minnesota as well. Just want to touch base with you. This is what's going in terms of the watches and warnings. Please stay tuned later on for the general update of the U.S. 48, the lower 48 states for the next 3 or 4 days. A heat wave in the northeast will be coming by Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So be mindful of that. If you're in the northeast or mid-Atlantic, and also the heat continues in the southwest as usual. So thank you for joining. Please be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.